Hey everyone, I'm Amanda Wusk with NIFA, and today we have Joanne McCoy with Woods Bros Realty here to talk to us about working with real estate agents. Thank you for being here today, Joanne.
Thanks for having me.
Great. So I just have a few questions for you. Why do you think it's important for homebuyers to work with an agent?
It's a very good question. There's so much that goes into buying a home, especially if you're a first-time home buyer. First of all, everybody's excited, and I often say that they walk into a home and they get excited about the paint color or the way the furniture is arranged or even the cute things that are hanging on the wall. But what I try to point out to them are some of the things that they really want to consider after they've been into the home and the excitement's died down the first month, the first year. So through my experience, I can help point out some of the things that they really may not be thinking about. The structure of the house, number one, the location of the house, and some of the other amenities that the house is going to provide for them while they're in the home.
What do you help first-time home buyers with in achieving their dream of home ownership?
Well, number one, it's going to start with the financing, and I often recommend that they consider NIFA financing because of all of the great programs that you do offer. There's some programs where a buyer can get into a home with just $1,000 down, and that's a fantastic program. You also have great rates and provide super service. So I always encourage them to consider NIFA or some other program with a qualified lender. It's important for the buyer to understand what it's going to take for them to get into the home and what their payments will be starting and down the line. So that's crucial. It's helpful to have a pre-approval letter as a buyer, especially in today's competitive market.
Right.
When you're making an offer, if you come in with a pre-approval letter, it's going to make you stand out above all the other buyers who haven't even started that process. So clearly that's number one.
Yes, I agree, and we're in such a tough market today.
Yes,
so
it is.
That's very important to know. Okay, so when a home buyer does go through all the financing process, what are the next steps that you point out to them?
Okay, so what we want to do is look at what really is important for them to have in the home, and that goes beyond just the home itself. It's where is the home located, or do they have interests that they like to attend, they want to be close to a job, close to family. So we narrow that down. We talk about what's important for them to have in the home, some things that they can buy existing in the home, and then some things that they can do to change down the road. We want to look at the bones of the home, and of course there will be a home inspection, but we want to make sure that they're getting a home that's not going to require a lot of money, at least initially.
Well, amazing. We've covered some great topics here, and I myself think it's super important for home buyers to work with agents. So how can a potential home buyer contact you?
I have a website. It's joannemccoy.woodsbros.com, so they can look for me there. Of course, you just do any kind of internet search and you can find a lot of information about me, about my company.
If you want to reach out to Joanne or need to learn more about the home buying process, feel free to reach out to NIFA as well. And thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure. Thanks.
Yes.